It's from Hiren, and Hiren says, due to technical issue, my employer submitted 2 applications for the same employee due to this USCIS and sent RFE for H-1B. Then how can we handle this? What do you have to say?
You're welcome, Jeremy. So due to my employer submitted 2 applications for the same employee due to USCIS sent RFP for H-1B, and then how can we handle this? They sent 2 separate H-1Bs completely. What was the RFE asking for? I need to know a little more as to, are you talking about registrations, or are you talking about H-1B complete packets? Like they just sent the same one twice? And then was one of them supposed to be like for you potentially? And there are sometimes you can try to solve problems with liaisons, like with the American Immigration Lawyers Association, we have liaisons. But I really, unfortunately, need a little more about this question to sort of figure out how to troubleshoot it, and how big of an issue it is, and knowing what the RFE is for would be helpful. So, there's been, I don't want to say second guess your attorney, but there is a benefit to having a second opinion occasionally. Just like you would with a doctor, right? And if they're not, completely answering your questions, or you just want to have another opinion, there's no harm in that. You just pay for a consultation fee, you get another opinion, and maybe you don't even make any changes, but it gives you a little bit more peace of mind, and to maybe think outside the box of what could be a way. These are sort of the situations I call, like, when the train gets off the track, and you're like, oh, how do we get it back on track? And sometimes it could be a human error, the firm, or it could be a human error or some type of error at USCIS, and it can cause unnecessary stress. But when people, crowdsource other attorneys, and even those attorneys are talking to other attorneys, they can, and have practiced for a while, they can find out ways to troubleshoot things. I know that I've had some funky things in the past, whether it was because of ours or USCIS. And the more I practice, the more I go to CLEs and talk to other attorneys, the more I'm able to figure these types of things out. So I know that doesn't exactly answer you, but I do need a little more to help answer that question. But I think is that our last one for today? We went a little over.